はい、こんにちは、ミリです。しずくの音の第7回目です。ぼちぼち話の真相に近づいてきているのかなという展開ですよね。前回はなんか赤いのから見えたぐらいの印象しかないけど、なんか前回赤いのがたくさんあって大変怖かったので、本当に大変怖かったので、ちょっとそれが最後の記憶になっているのも嫌なので先に進めてまいります。で、ロードね。で、今どうなってるんだっけ。I think that was something that happened a while ago. About a year ago, it was something that happened in the summer. During a break when I was looking over my notes for a quiz or something. 回想シーン。Hey you, keep this in mind. A girl from my class suddenly came to my seat, kicking my desk as she yelled at me. She was unexpectedly strong, the notes and stationery on my desk scattering about. She was like a leader in our class, a part of the largest group. どこにでもいるよね、そういう子ね。Having almost never spoken to her, I had no memory of ever making her mad. Unable to get mad, I was merely bewildered. Then Himeno showed up, and with her face downcast, picking up my stationery. Sorry, it's my fault. Your fault? A girl from the group invited me to round one this Sunday, but I turned her down. This was the day Himeno and I had made plans to go to the movies. Indeed, I was able to more or less understand what had happened. When she asked me why, I told her I already had promised you. Of course, I hesitated to tell her that, but she was persistent. But you could have gone. You could have gone. That girl's group was big. If there was an event or something, basically the whole class went along with them. But I wasn't strictly a good thing. Their group pride was as great as their group mentality. The girl that had come over a few minutes earlier was particularly striking. 進めよう。回想シーンだね。Yeah, I won't be invited anymore for sure. But that means I saw it as a advantage for Himeno, who loved going to events. Like she could have had an advantage getting elected to executive committees for things like the culture festival or the sports festival, or getting votes for a program or something. つまり、なんかそのクラスの中の、大きい女子グループのそのリーダー的な人と、険悪な状態になってるわけだね。姫野がそのお誘いを断ったから。なんていうかね、姫野ってそのクラスの中で人気者的なポジション、目立つポジションにいるわけだから、いろいろとそういうのって対立とかあるのかね、わかんないけどね。I often asked Himeno, why are you friends with me? Is that really something you need to ask? なんでそんなこと聞くの？ More importantly, it's not like I'm being your friend as some kind of favor. I'm your friend because it's fun, okay? 英語や。Every time I asked Himeno, laughed it off. I really loved the smiles she gave me at those times.っていう思い出があるので、Once again, I've entered a passageway behind the tank. I thought it to get me to the fish of the world booth, but I was probably astray while I was out of it. Anyway, とにかく I should get going. 先に進まなきゃ。If another something belows Mary's from and attacks me like earlier, I don't know if I can defend myself against it. Safe no longer means anything.So I should speed through the passageway. Upon looking at the map, I see that there appears to be a room at the end of the passage. Just as I expected, there are 3 doors before me. 何のヒントもねえのかよ。I have no choice but to take them one by one. The first being the reference room, store room, the director's office. 何のヒントもねえじゃん。The reference room. Maybe this is some kind of reference room. Since it's like a reference room, maybe I can get some information. As I think this, I push open the door to the reference room. After confirming that no strange phenomena are taking place, I step inside the room. Inside,There are massive amounts of books and files arranged on metal bookshelves. たくさん本とかファイルとかがあった。Looking at the spine of the book, they all appear to be technical in nature. research data also appears to be mixed in. I've heard that aquariums are also input to be facilities for research. Seeing this room has convinced me of that. I see it's not like there'll be any materials written about the strange things happening at this mountain aquarium. Would there? Since this place is itself an abnormality. Having come to this conclusion, I noticed a book near the entrance on deep sea fish. Deep sea fish were the last words the girl left me with. そうそう、ディープシーフィッシュ深海魚っていうのはなんか途中であったアンファミリアガールが最後に残した言葉だったね。Strangely interested, I take the book into my hand. It seems there's a technology called nano bubble, an extremely small bubble, less than a micrometer. By suddenly compressing a micro bubble, a bubble less than 50 micrometers, 50 millimeter, 50マイクロメーター、すごいちっちゃい泡。A relatively stable purification process can be performed. It seems that due to the properties of vapors in the bubble, various effects can be expected. そのちっちゃい泡にいろんな細工をすることで、おかしいことというかいろんなことができるんだよみたいなことだね。If ozone is sealed within this bubble, water can be purified through bacterial processes. Since it's not using detergent or other chemical substances, it seems to be good for the environment. 難しいことが書いてある。There's also an example of sealing nitrogen inside the bubble, so it dissolves down to the finite amount, preventing the oxidation of caught fish, so they can be delivered to cities while still fresh. Of particular note is that freshwater and saltwater fish using a similar composition in their bodily fluids appear the bubbles technique to balance the electrolytes in freshwater with their own body fluid as a means of 何書いてあるのか全くわかんねえ。まあなんかそのちっちゃい泡バブルに、酸素を乗っけてみたり窒素を乗っけてみたりしたらなんかいろいろ便利なことが起こるよってことが書いてあるのかな。Freshwater fish cannot live in water that has a higher concentration than within their own bodies, and saltwater fish cannot live in water that has a lower concentration. Furthermore, it seems the microscopic bubbles can stimulate activity at the cellular level. There are cases of the bubbles being used to cure the koi herpes virus. And for example, the deep sea fish booths at Mountain Aquarium seem to have been set up with this technique. Naturally, it would involve a cost incomparable to normal expenditures. In other words, it would take more money. とにかくつまりお金がかかるんですわ。このテクノロジーには。The obvious downside then would have to be pressure for funds. Yeah, this isn't the time for reading. It's all very interesting, but it would be something better researched after I returned to the real Mountain Aquarium with Himeno. I returned to book to its original spot and leave the reference room behind. つまりこの水族館はなんかいわゆるハイテクななんか使ってるからいろいろと、おかしいことが起こる。おかしいことっていうかいろいろと普通じゃないような環境を作ることができるんだみたいなそういう背景ですかね。I have no choice but to take them one by one. で次は the first being 戻ってきたね。じゃあ上の the store storage room. Wonder what's in here. On sneaking peek, there are hula hoops, balls. フラフープスね。フラフープス、balls and other things for using the shows. ショーで使うなんかそういう道具たちがしまわれてるんだね。I also catch sight of vacuums and other cleaning supplies. 倉庫だからね。There seem to be few things of any use, such as book or documents. I close the door, leaving the storage room behind me. 何もなかったよ。I have no choice but to take them one by one. The first being the director's office. This is the director's office. I mumble while looking at the words written in the sign above the door. This door's appearance differs greatly from the doors of the storeroom and the reference room, with red ornaments decorating it. Even if there had been no sign, I would have known this room belonged to someone important on first glance. The atmosphere from out here also seems to have a heavy air to it. It's as if I'm standing before the door of a school principal. If I don't go in and see, I really won't learn anything just starting from out here. The obvious truth is that I already possess the courage to go through with this. Keeping an eye out for any phenomena while coming through the door, I push on the heavy door. The door makes a sound on the floor as I open it. ドア開きました。Please excuse my intrusion. 失礼します。It's not as if anyone would be in here, but without thinking the words come out. An elegant desk and chair are situated at the center of the director's office, and bookshelves run along the wall without a gap in between. The main wall when looking from the entrance is a giant tank made of translucent acrylic material. No one can argue that this room isn't also one of the aquarium's displays. The room is perfectly in order, giving me a sense of who the directors is from the way their desk is. More than just neurotic, they don't seem to have left even one speck of dust. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange, does there? Just as I met this, I noticed a map on top of the desk. In this neat and tidy room, only the top of the desk appears to be a work in progress. This is... After moving aside the book that seems to be in use as a weight, I find a map of the aquarium. This one is different from the one I picked up back at the stage. 地図を見つけたんだけど、自分が持ってる地図となんか違う。The design seems older. この、ディレクターズルームで見つけた地図はなんか古い。And the publication date is from 5 years ago. 5年前に作られたものだ。5 years ago. 5 years ago. It's not as if I can ignore that number. It's when everything starts from an aquarium and for me. Inside the map, I discover one defining difference. The deep sea fish booth. That place that was closed down 5 years ago is recorded on this map. Could this be? I think that the deep sea fish booth was just after coming out of the tunnel. However, it's strange. I've been to that area several times, but there's only a long wall. There's no trace of anything else. It seems that when it was closed down, they filled in the wall. It wasn't like that from the start. question lies within me as I consider this. If where I am now is 5 years in the past, then I should be able to get to the deep sea fish booth. This line, as I repeatedly look over the map, I spot one red line. The line extends from the deep sea fish booth all the way up to a circle at the top of the map where there is nothing else. The staff passageway connected to the deep sea fish booth. My idea seemingly confirmed. I nod without realizing it. The deep sea fish booth is the only place in this aquarium I haven't seen yet. Surely, Mountain Aquarium's secret will be there. Just a little further, and I can finally reach it. This is as I trace my finger along the map. I mentally position the booth in the aquarium on it. Come out of the tunnel tank and turn right, and the fish of the world booth should be there. Go in a straight line immediately after turning left at the passageway behind that. Then take another left and there the director's office. 地図In other words, if going straight through at the map says, this office is just past the tunnel tank, and between the tunnel tank and the director's office is situated the deep sea fish booth. So then this room with the red circle is here. The director's office is directly connected to the deep sea fish booth. Since there's nothing written in the map's blank space, save for the red circle, I think it's safe to wait in the room I'm in right now. I stop looking at the map and begin to glance around the room. There is nothing but bookshelves along the wall, even though there should be something leading to the deep sea fish booth. The tank. Looking at the tank on the interior of the room, I met a surely. There should be something within the tank. I can swim through the tank and reach the deep sea fish booth. I have to look around the room again more Just as I was about to look around the room, I spot a picture frame on the desk. It is of two people standing side by side, but it was probably being stretched from its original resolution, making it hard to clearly distinguish the face. However, they are familiar. As I'm exploring the desk, I discover something of a metal frame below it, about 50 centimeters all around. the parts of the material on the inside are different. On one side of it, I find a collapsible handle. This is... I put my mind on the thing that look like a handle with the intent to pull it out. Stop. Huh? Without thinking, I look over my shoulder for the voice that seemed to come from nowhere. That was just my imagination, right? Even if not just my imagination, it wouldn't be the first time we're at Mountain Aquarium, as if mocking me as I try to find an explanation for it. The voice continues when louder with "Stop it!" I have to ignore it. If I want to get away from this voice, I have to keep going. I shut my eyes and pull harder. At the same time, the ground trembles with a clatter. I can hear the sound of the room cracking. I open my eyes and look at one of the legs on the desk. It's shaking. An earthquake. In a normal earthquake, I would just stay under the desk. But right now, I choose not to. I put my hand out to check the rest of the room. The bookshelves, everything on top of the desk. Even the water in the tank is shaking. I prepare myself for the possibility of the tank turning, but it is a needless worry. I became aware of one strange fact. This shaking isn't a natural phenomenon. Because the place where I am standing isn't shaking at all. Leave. As the voice echoes, the shaking of the furniture grows stronger. Still, that's the only thing. Leave now. The frequency of the voice echoing from my out nowhere is steady breathing as well. I can't leave yet. Leave. I don't know if my words are getting through. As if in agreement, the vibration of the furniture grows more violent as the mysterious voice increases. I will leave. I am leaving. But I only leave with Himeno. Instinctively, I give a voice to my determination. I have no choice but to move on. I sit down once again and reach for the handle under the desk. Kya! At that moment, my body is suddenly flipped backwards. It's not that I tumbled on my own, but it felt more like I was pulled back What? Give up. Leave, leave, leave. No, I won't. Once more, my face is pushed close to the floor. My vision is concentrated on the small hand. My hand could easily reach it, but my body is once again knocked back by this unknown force. It doesn't matter how many times It doesn't matter how many bad experiences I've had up to this point. Surely, with just one small step, I can reach this unknown territory. What if there's nothing there? No, there has to be. This force trying to stop me is proof of that. Even if there's nothing there, I will live there together with Himeno. I'm no longer the me who knew nothing. Even if I have to drag Himeno behind me, I would find a safe way out and leave this place, no matter what. So I absolutely must keep going. At that moment, there is a pulsation. It isn't my heartbeat, but the entire room pulsating with a loud thump. どういう意味? What is something else happening now? At that moment, the shaking of the furniture stopped. In exchange, my own heart is pumping blood rapidly through my body with a bathroom. All the light in the room go out, and it became pitch black. I use my hands to feel for the handle of the floor, but I can't seem to find it. This light, a phosphorescent light, red light begin to shine through the tank inside the director's office. The water inside the tank becomes illuminated with the red color, faintly lighting the whole room. The red light seems to be corroding the entire room little by little. Fish swimming in the air begin to penetrate the room. They seem to be lining the floor of the light from the tank, swimming inside of the red light. Fish swimming there is no water. Probably a major misunderstanding I've had here in Mountain Aquarium. This red light is water. The room quickly fills with light. If the room fills with water, I'll drown. Stay in this room in this state is dangerous. I stick around. I can't give up. Courage is springing up from within me. If I'm going to escape from this mountain aquarium with Himeno, I have to overcome this obstacle. Going from mid-air to underwater, I have to overcome this nightmare trying to force me to drown to death. I've escaped so many times and been rescued from the brink of death. However, I won't lose anymore. The red light is eroding the room and numerous fish are swimming. When I saved that girl, I overcome a similar obstacle. By knowing something by chance about the creature's habitat, I was able to do something about the situation. However, I can't use the same method here. There are no machines and there are too many variety of fish for me to know about them. Moreover, I need to find a more basic solution. That girl, whose name I don't even know, the talking about Kurachi. There were two cases, a murder investigation and massacring involving this Marlies. By murder, could she have been? Director's accident. The director's accidental death was caused by the error in the deep sea fish booth that also caused all their other deaths. Either way, what if it wasn't an accident? What if the whole thing was targeted at someone? I can see what caused the closing down of Mountain Aquarium. The bitter intent against the one who killed them. In other words, regret and a grudge. I bore great fear and anxiety towards Mountain Aquarium. But if my way of thinking is correct, then what I should be afraid of isn't the aquarium, but the disease that have taken on its form. Maybe so. There are so many rumors saying a man's ghost in the tank. The deep sea fish booth being open only on the day of a full moon. That all of the water changes into blood, or that you can hear crying from the back of the tank. だって Seeing a man's ghost in a tank 見たし、The deep sea fish booth being open only on the day of a full moon これはまだ見てないな。That all of the water changes into blood 見たし、 that you can hear crying from the back of the tank って今このことじゃねえのJimenez was from the lunch break long ago. All come back to me now. The director, you. As if agreeing with my conjecture, the red light grows more dense, and it become hard for me to breathe. I don't have time. With just one more step, I should be able to overcome this phenomenon. IちょっとセーブしといてI reach for my pocket. My own body has taken on buoyancy and is floating around. This entire room is now underwater. It doesn't just have water in it, but is in water. As I try to control my wavering body, I stretch my pocket. My fingers feel something, and I pull it out. そうそう、この人がザ・ディレクターなんじゃねえの It is the keychain with the starfish jam. A sticker photo is attached on the back. Director, if you can hear me from somewhere, watch this. A bubble as big as my mouth leaps out. The red bubble rises up through the interval between the air and the water. I cover my nose and mouth with my left hand and hoist the keychain up high. My lungs are at their limit. The result of my defense will be life or death. If my conviction is nothing more than a mistake, I die by suffocation. However, this is the last bit of air in my lungs. The last bit of air in my lungs, and this little red bubble climbing to the heavens along with my memories. The inside of my head is becoming murky. There isn't enough oxygen. I'll die. It's just a matter of seconds. I will drown to death. Stop this further. In time, with a girl voice, I feel the pain of my body crashing into the ground. Kya! With a thud, but my butt began to hurt. However, that pain is proof that the director's office has returned to normal. Without hesitation, I feel grateful for gravity. It's all right now, father. Sayo? Just like when I tried to open a flower. A voice echoes through the room. As I steadied my breathing, I took around me and surveyed the room. And as expected, I cannot find the source of the voice. I've heard this voice before. It is a voice I've heard many times in Mountain Aquarium, a hollow voice, one that projects well. This isn't a mistake. It's the voice of the girl, the one killed by Saginuma Rieko. I take another look at the picture on the keychain in my hand. By further, do you mean that this is? It sounds like she must be his daughter. In other words, the girl was the daughter of the director. She is. So then, that's why. I realize that she is the daughter of the director whose murder was made to look accidental. スクロールしちゃった。なんかいい感じに進んじゃった。Along with surprise, I feel understand. A blue light shines through the translucent tank. The ominous red light from earlier is no longer there. In the space between the blue light, I can see two silhouettes like images projected on the screen. They are a bit vague, but I can easily identify them. A middle-aged man and a girl. The two of them face each other in a pleasant manner. Sayo, you've gotten so big. The silhouette that appears to be the director says in a kind voice, I decide to watch a pair's conversation quietly for a bit so as not to interrupt. You're making such a big deal of it. More importantly, More important, I found her, the criminal who killed you. Sayo, you Saginuma Rieko. I was killed by her as well. But after coming to Mountain Aquarium so many times, I was finally able to confirm it on my own, so I am more or less satisfied. Because of me, even you were Sayo, I don't think anymore. I have no regrets. If you keep going, my efforts will be in vain. I lived and died solely for my objective. Sayo says in a cool voice, thinking about her objective even after her own death. What a tragic things. Listening to Sayo's words, the director's mouth becomes a straight line as he looked down, holding back his regrets. Your face has changed so much in the last few hours. Oh, me? Sayo shifts her gaze from the director to me. She turns her attention from the director and continues. The fact that you're not surprised to see a ghost really isn't normal, but I understand how you feel. Yeah, that's right. I suppose you could say I've gotten used to it. I wish I could have gotten to know your name. You never would tell me. It doesn't matter now since I'm dead anyway. Even now, Sayo talk like it's someone else's problem. The director at her side responds to the question about her name. 鷺沼違うな。桜木ああ、桜木ね。桜木Sayo. That's this girl's full name. I am Sakuragi Isao, Sayo's father and the director of Mountain Aquarium. So you are the director after all. It would probably be more accurate to say former. But it seems I lost my sense of reason for a long time. I wonder why it's only now that I've regained my sense. Lost his sense of reason, he says, as if that's no longer the case. Nevertheless, his story seems to substantiate the theory that Mountain Aquarium gives from to grudges. Having returned to his sense, no strange phenomena should take place. On the contrary, I could say that the earlier poltergeist phenomenon the director caused would also serve as proof. But I don't see any need to blame him. Wasn't it seeming Sayo-chan that returned you to your sense? Hey, stop adding Chan. I have a name too. I don't like it. Then it's Sayo. I have a name too, Mayumi. So stop with the hey and you stuff. Sayo breathes an affected stiff. Then continue talking. She looks listless, but somehow I seem like she's smiling. If your conjecture is right, Mayumi, then I'll probably be glad. Conjecture? That I returned my father to himself. Fool! Is there anything to be happy about? If you hadn't died, you wouldn't have met me. My beloved daughter, dead because of me. Is there really anything to be happy about? Father, calm down. I'll make the aquarium get weird again. I misjudged you, Sayo. I thought you were amazing because you were steadfast in your determination and your resolve. But I love led to you a cold girl, really, you are kind. Tears faintly gaze in the director's eyes. If demon can have tears in their eyes, then ghosts can cry. That's why they call it infectious crying, I suppose. Even as I watched the two of them, the corner of my eyes becomes hot. The exchange between the two of them is so natural. It has the rhythm of a conversation between parent and child. It's something that won't happen again for them. I'm sorry, I couldn't save you. I saw you, Sayo, at the moment you got killed. I couldn't save you. Don't worry about it. This is a result of my own faltering. It isn't your fault, Mayumi. But don't you have anyone you need to save? If so, you can't leave her. Sayo, you've matured. You've become able to encourage others. Be quiet, father. Well, I'm glad you weren't killed by my father. You've grown up, Sayo. The air surrounding them warmed my heart, but the realization that this is nothing more than the transient moment causes my chest to tighten. You too. Suddenly the blue light changes to white. It fills the room like a fluorescent bulb, gradually growing stronger. Without realizing it, I narrow my eyes. What happened all of a sudden? Who knows, maybe we're crossing over. I am satisfied knowing who the killer is. But wait just a bit. Crossing over, no longer having any attachment to this world. Sayo has achieved her goal. She and the director have miraculously reunited after overcoming space doubt. No. I cry out from the bottom of my heart. However, I can't give that scream voice because Sayo knows my resolve. I don't want her to see me acting uncool, because even though Sayo is dead, she is cheering on me. Mayumi-kun was it. Before I disappear, I will tell you what I know, even though many events right before and after my death are vague. This is much too soon. Will you really disappear? My soul was originally supposed to cross over 5 years ago. Being able to cross over in and of itself is something to be happy about. Director, I don't want to cause anyone trouble like father did. I just want to go right away. Before our souls are taken, the two have completely reconciled their lives. Souls being taken. It's something I only barely understand. If it happens just as it did before with the director, then only their grudge and malice with continue to be expressed in this world. When it's time to die, when cross is over, it's probably best to see it from a spirit's position. But then they can be happy together. I stiffly endured those words, unconcerned with my own thought. The director began to speak. 5 years ago, Mountain Aquarium experienced financial hardship. With diverse options for entertainment and a more direct survey system, customer traffic decreased as people were flocking to towns other than Mountain. The management of the aquarium was seeing large costs from the purchase of exhibits. The large amount of feed required and the cost of paying for the employees. Also, due to the location of Mountain Aquarium, the cost of transporting seawater is high. In addition, the deep-sea fish booth that served as the centerpieces at the time used the latest technology and required an enormous maintenance cost due to its size. つまり財政難だったわけだね、一言で言うとね。I was being impressed by many decisions, letting go of employees, reducing display space, and widening of the target demographic, and the closing of the deep sea fish booth. I couldn't bring myself to cast aside anything from my beloved aquarium. I tried to do the impossible in the hopes of producing results, but in the end, I boiled down to a confrontation with Saginuma Rieko and those who stood with her. I was eliminated in the most rational way possible. In other words, I was killed. It was made to look like an on-the-job accident. The director continues, unperturbed by my trembling. I rise to my feet and reach out a hand to Sayo. She is also listening quietly to the director's matter-of-fact way of speaking. Her form seemed so fragile. I am unable to touch the image she is projecting into the light. Despite my position amongst management, I let her know, in not so subtle terms, how I felt about her. This gave her all the motive she needed. I had no doubt that my mother was, in some part, because I pushed her too far. Beside me, Sayo lowers her head. However, she listens carefully to the director's monologue. I study the director's face and wait for the rest of the story. Then Saginuma Rieko sent all of the fish in the deep sea fish booth to their death. There were 1217のof them in all. There were probably those employees who had their doubt in regards to the recurrence of unlikely accident. Those that knew even the slightest bit about her management stuck their hands in the sand and just dismissed it as cost-cutting in some way. That awful. By all right, it is something others should consider as a manager. Yes, at times such a thing becomes necessary. Saginuma Rieko held neither reverence or regret towards the fish a human killed. She probably smiled while killing them, forcing them to bear the brunt of her rage and grudge against me. My soul was already here. It's hard to put into words, but I'm what you might call a jibakurei, a spirit bound to this place. Sympathizing with the souls of all of those fish, I offered up my soul to maintain aquarium. So then, the grudge you and the fish bore created the world I am in now. The director nods with a serious face. I instinctively swallow. The Red Mountain Aquarium I've taken to calling is that Without regard for them, they took vengeance to dispel their regrets. It didn't matter if it involved people or fish, they merely turned to anger. There was nothing I could do. As a human with an independent will and emotion, my soul was a cornerstone, but the fish were the one to rule Mountain Aquarium. There was no distinction for the value of life. The thousands of fish spirits overpowered my own sense of reasoning. Then why now? I am sorry, but I don't clearly understand it either. I may be ubiquitous to this red mountain aquarium, but I am merely a core that bore its grudge, nothing more. There are far too many things I cannot explain. But if I were to venture a guess, I would think that my reunion with Sayo has led my soul to stop producing negative emotions. Upon becoming useless, I was probably ejected from the Red Mountain Aquarium. Theories and such probably don't matter, Mayumi-kun. It's thanks to you bringing Sayo and I together that this miracle occurred. I don't need any further explanation than that. The director smiles peacefully. He probably doesn't remember the details of what he put us through. If he did, he wouldn't be smiling. Still, I isn't like the director is directly responsible for his sins. Sins are born from a person's ill will. If I trust the director's words, then that isn't the case here. It isn't in me to bear hatred for something with no form. A cornerstone, having lost me, the one directing their malice. The fish spirits should also disappear. They should cross over. The director says in a relaxed tone, after some thought. In other words, the Red Mountain Aquarium will disappear. If my theory is correct, but if my theory is correct, that is what should happen. In turn with my soul's disappearance, the Red Mountain Aquarium should begin to crumble. This isn't something I know for sure, merely a hunch. But it seems I am a part of Mountain Aquarium after all. Please don't lament the fact that I will disappear. It was your courage that rescued us from this place, this Red Mountain Aquarium. I didn't save you. My word of denial wouldn't come out. Surely the director is satisfied already. After having his soul bound for 5 years and squeezed for every drop of malice, just releasing him was saving him, so I can deduce that fact. Before we part ways, I return this to you. This keychain. Sayo hands me a keychain. It is a droplet-shaped keychain, one with a jellyfish attached. It is unmistakably the keychain from my memories. Why, Sayo? You were running without watching where you are going, and you ran into me, don't you remember? When I was chasing Mari, I ran to someone. That's right, Himeno picked it up in all of the confusion. It was something incredibly precious to me. It never seemed like something someone could mistake. Even now, I still don't understand the mix-up. I finally realized that you had my keychain when I looked at it, and that the one I picked up was yours, Mayumi. Thank you. So it wasn't that Himeno lied. The mix-up was because there were two look-alikes. I hand the keychain with the starfish charm to Sayo. The father and daughter smile at me from within the sticker's picture. This piece of their lost past leaves my hand. As I hand it to her, I am unable to touch her. However, the treasure safely lands in Sayo's hand. Why don't you tell me back then? Hope, probably. What do you mean? I won't say any more than that. I am about to respond, but Sayo speaks without giving me a chance. You know, I'm a bit jealous of that Himeno girl. Why? Think about it yourself. You're so mean. Sayo grips the keychain tightly and shuts her eyes. She takes a small breath, then nods. You walked a different path than I, Mayumi. Even now I think so. Yeah. Mayumi, what you've gone is reserve yourself to save the both of you. I don't want to think that I'm wrong, however. You aren't wrong either, Mayumi. The world is a place with few answers. Sayo laughs with a haha, then smiles. This seems out of character for her, but Sayo's smile is very natural. Surely this is a girl's true nature. The cool Sayo I spoke with first is a real dear. Just as Sayo says, there's no perfect answer anywhere. Regardless of the director's choices, there are none that could have led to a perfect solution. Even though we all must choose, even if it means casting aside that which we don't choose. I wasn't able to be like you. I was filled with a weakness I couldn't account for. Sayo, you aren't weak at all. You saved me. Her eyes close. Sayo shakes her head. Mayumi, you have strengths that I don't. You won't fall apart at the truth. You will save Himeno no matter what. Thank you. I'm sorry in the end. Hey. No, nothing. I don't care for stubbornness after all. The light surrounding Sayo grows her brighter than the light surrounding the director. Gradually, Sayo's silhouette grows dim. I understand this is the light of Sayo's life. Bye-bye. Yes, bye-bye. I won't say see you later or anything. If you find your way there after 100 years, I'll just turn you away. There's no way I could leave the throne. I am unable to stop my emotion from overflowing. The drop of light splitting over melt into the even stronger light. It's the same for Sayo. She would probably get mad if I say so I won't, but... Well, father, I'll go on ahead. This time you can follow me. Essentially, it's decided. Sayo is my friend now, so as much as I continue to struggle, I won't break so easily. By the time I wiped away my tears, Sayo light had already vanished. The director closes his eyes and begins to pray. Seeing me stand up, he quietly opened his mouth. I don't know exactly what will happen when this place crumbles. Before it happens, I think we best that you get out of Mountain Aquarium. I want to ask you about Saginuma Rieko-san. She's still alive in this aquarium, isn't she? The woman who killed not just the director, but his daughter too. Her insane smile is etched in my mind and won't disappear. She shouldn't be leaving. I can't remember it clearly, but I do know this. Mountain Aquarium, this exact is vengeance on her. If she's still here in the aquarium, then she's nothing other than a ghost. She's a captive soul, bound here by the grudge and malice that pervades this place. If so, when this place crumbles, she'll disappear as well. You needn't worry. I don't need to worry. Is that true? Those things left behind in time will not change. I understand that, and yes, what is it? You didn't see a girl called Marie somewhere, did you? She looked like Sayo when she was a child. Perhaps, like you, she became a spirit and is in this mountain aquarium. I have asked the disappearing good director something that has caught his attention. If he is one with mountain aquarium, then perhaps he does know something. However, that hope is quickly dashed. I do not know. Ever since my death, my mind has become rather vague and fragmented. Is that so? However, as it is vague, I can't definitively say that she isn't here. In the deep sea fish booth where I lost my life, there may be some truth even I do not know. Speaking of which, director, when you were under the influence of the grudge, you told me to leave. Did you understand somewhere deep down the danger of the place where you were killed? I wonder. Honestly, I do not know. Well then, it seems the time has come. Director, I can no longer stay here. I realize it may be irresponsible. However, it seems this alone I can't fight. In this world, there are powers that go beyond human understanding. But please wait. If I wait too much longer, I won't be able to follow Sayo. When I reach the other side, I will pray for you, that you may be saved and pleased. I am unable to stop him as he is wrapped in a brilliant light, just as Sayo was. In the next moment, his form is gone. Was he able to cross over? My question is directed at thin air, so naturally there is no reply. I wonder if this is a time when you should say congratulations. Thinking it over a bit, I look up. In that position, I close my eyes. Please find peace. Please find peace. Before I realize it, I'm I'm alone again, but it's alright. Even if something happens, I will not fall. I have prepared myself. Well then, I have to work on 選択肢赤いんだけど選択肢赤いんだけどなんかいい感じにまとまったと思ったら選択肢赤いんだけど Well then, I have to work on セーブしてWell then, I have to work on return to Himeno's side. I've run all over Mountain Aquarium, returning to the stage. You? Having reached the seat on the edge, I cast Himeno's form as she lies on her back. She's alive. For that alone, I am incredibly happy. Oh, are you okay? Her face red and feverish, Himeno seems to be suffering. There seems to be some change. She is no longer spewing out the parasites that were consuming her body. Could it have stopped? The parasites' strange propagation and assault. Maybe they were linked to the crash of Mountain Aquarium. Now that the director has crossover, maybe the so-called cause has vanished as well. In other words, at this point, Himeno has been freed from this absurdity. Now all that left is to get her out of here, take her to the hospital, get her on an IV, and restore her strength. Let's go, let's get going, but I can't carry you on my own. Physically, there's little I can do. At times like this, I regret my own lack of motor skills. I glance around the room, looking for something that can help. This is it. There is a hand track for moving boxes. They probably have large tools and such on hand for the shows. I can do it. With this, we can make it. I call out to the suffering Himeno many times. I bring the hand trunk over to Himeno and somehow set her on top of it. From there, I get a vigorous start. We charge through a route with few up and down, heading for the gate. The hand trunk is slicker than expected, so I push it with all my might. It's only have a 5-minute dash. Have reaches the finish line unharmed. I stand completely still before several turnstiles, one right next to the other. Finally, we made it here. In just a number of steps, I'll be able to save Himeno. If that's the case, I can keep going. At the moment we pass through the ticket gate, it feels as if we are enveloped in light. Together with Himeno, I head past the light. A week has passed since that dramatic escape. There was no change in my physical face, and the weekended Himeno is in the hospital even now. I came to pay you a visit, Himeno. Lately, I visit her hospital room every day. Every time I go to see her, she is so happy. Thanks, Mayu. Looking at the sickly Himeno is painful. If I could, I'd get her out of the hospital right away. Well, I seem they have to keep me a little longer for observation, so just wait a little longer. Lying on the bed, Himeno smiled at me. I don't remember if it started that day or not, despite the fact that she is hospitalized. Himeno's condition was deteriorated. Even after a month has passed, Himeno has lost her enthusiasm from just before our escape from Mountain Aquarium. As each day passed, her condition worsens. At the suggestion of Himeno's parents, she was changed hospitals, but her circumstances don't seem to have improved. Himeno, I don't know how much time has passed. It's probably been half a year since we escaped the Red Mountain Aquarium. The amount of words Himeno says has drastically decreased, and it has become difficult for her to eat on her own. Himeno, why? I want us to eat ice cream together. We had so many fun things ahead of us. My heart overflows from its very core with thoughts and feelings. Smile once more. I don't know how many times I've said these words in this hospital room. However, she shows no hint of the reaction. Himeno's attending physician says quite bluntly that the case is probably something unknown to science to present. Then doesn't that mean I wasn't able to save Himeno? No, I don't want us to say goodbye here. It doesn't matter how many years it takes. If I can see that smile again. So please. 何の見どころもないじゃん、この終わり方。そうか。そうなのか。OK。最後の選択肢だよね。最後の選択肢だよ。エンディングリスト。今のがここでしょ。もうちょっとだね。もうちょっとだよ。そしたら、とりあえず第7回はまあキリがいいところなので、これなんかこんな感じにして、次回最後までいけそうな気がするね。次回は最後の選択肢でなんだっけ深海魚ブースに行くの方を選べばいいんだよね。なので次回はそこから続きということにしましょう。ということで今回もで、バッドエンドで終わりました。じゃあそんなわけで次回はトゥルーエンドいけるのかな。いけたらいいなということで、終わりにします。では、第7回はここまでにします。お付き合いありがとうございました。